have stories today.
Of ex-husbands?
No. Yes, that you don't know about.
Stories today? Like for the podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, like
Really?
mailman stories? Boyfriend stories?
There are stories.
Mailman stories. OMG. Seriously?
Is she blushing?
I'm saving it for the podcast. Do you want it? Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to the Fire Friends podcast. I'm Adrian, also known as Trillicraft or Old Oak Yarns on Instagram and Ravelry.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Louise. You know, I always hate this part because I have to think.
What's my name
am I?
again?
What's
Who
my
am I?
name and where can you find me? So, I'm Louise from Wildflower Wool, and you can find me Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Ravelry, blogging, just about everywhere as Wildflower Wool.
That's nice and easy. I have a couple, and again, like you said, it is hard to remember because you sort of you feel your mind goes blank.
I know, all of a sudden you're on
Completely
the spot. and you're
blank.
like,
I know. Well, my name's Caroline, and I'm on Ravelry and Instagram as Carrie Fluter, and also I have a business account on Instagram as Evertotes. I hardly ever update it though. I'm just going to be really honest here. I'm always over on the Carrie Fluter Instagram account because that's my favorite and that's the one I spend all my time on. So follow me over there, and occasionally I'll pop some bags up on the other one, and if you're interested, well, head over there. So that's me.
perfect.
All right. So episode number
5.
5.
That's pretty exciting.
I know,
That
it is
is.
exciting.
We at the beginning we were like, are we actually gonna get through one? And now we're like, oh, we're like pros.
It was
I
hard.
don't know about pros, but we love doing this so
It is so fun.
much. It's our favorite point every 2 weeks. We're
Yes.
like,
Podcast day.
we text each other at like 6 in the morning. It's podcast day.
In fact, if I may, you texted at 3:30 a.m. the other day.
Yes, well.
You did. What did she text you?
I
can't
I
sleep?
think it was about the YouTube account.
Oh yeah, there was like
The
600.
numbers on the episode 1 went over 600 views, which is so exciting. I mean,
Thanks for
it's so
watching.
exciting.
Yay.
But I'll be honest, you didn't wake me up or anything. I leave the phone turned off, but I was awake. But I thought if I started texting you back, I would never get to sleep, and neither would you, and that would be bad. So
Yeah.
but yeah, it's fine.
I was up late
believe?
because of my dog, so that's why I was up at
Oh,
3:30.
was that the
in the
night
morning.
he was sick?
Oh, God.
No, it was the night he got home
Okay.
from being. My dog was in the hospital for 2 days last weekend, and the night that he came home, I was kind of worried about him. So every time he moved, I was like, so he was fine. He'll
Ready
be okay.
to go back
but-
to the vet emergency,
yeah.
which must have been really cheap.
Oh yeah. Ouch. It's a good thing I'm on a yarn diet this month.
Yes, yeah, because
Which I
your
didn't
money
stick to,
is
but we
going
won't
to
talk
the
about that right
vet. Yeah, yeah.
So, can
Yarn
you
diets
imagine?
are meant to be broken.
They are really.
Absolutely.
Doing them too long is just silly.
I know.
So you said we went over 600
Views on
Views.
episode number 1. Yeah.
That's amazing. Can
Yeah.
you believe that we've made 600 people
Watch
laugh?
us.
Yeah, laugh. Maybe cry.
Scratch their heads.
Knitting
Yeah.
fun. Scratch. Yeah.
What are they talking about? I don't know.
I know. That's pretty exciting, though, that we've
It's
reached
very
600
exciting.
people.
I
And
know.
hopefully we
it wasn't us.
shared.
It wasn't all us, right? Watching it over and over
That's so
again.
exciting.
I know. And knitting with us and crafting with us.
And the response in the knit along so far has been great. It's
The Ravelry group. I
way
love
to
it.
go, ladies.
Yes.
I only check in there every other day or every 3 days, and I love reading the messages in there. Everybody is
wonderful.
so kind, and everybody's got great projects, and everybody's happy, and it's really nice. It's
It
a great
is.
group.
Yeah,
Nice group
it's
of people.
lovely.
Love it.
We're over 80 now in that group.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
Crazy.
I know.
thank
So-
you.
Fun.
Thank you so
I
much.
try to check in every day and chat to people, but I have to admit that this week since I've been on vacation,
You've been slacking?
I've been slacking, and I thought I'd be on there more often, but I've just been really busy, so I do apologize. But
She's
I'll
been
go.
busy relaxing.
No,
Dare she?
I've been busy. I've been busy.
Okay, I believe
So-
you. I believe you.
Yeah.
I do.
Good. So what do we have to show?
All right, so I guess we're starting with finished objects.
Finished
We're
objects.
not allowed to have foes.
Oh.
And no hose. Ain't no hose. Actually, there are 2 hose here, but that's okay.
Only 2?
Only 2 hose.
Well, wait till we get to the mailman stories, and then we'll see.
Apparently, there are stories, and she would not tell us before we started. She's saving them for the podcast. So I am very curious.
Yes.
I think we should start with that, but you know, if you want to start with the
She's
knitting.
keeping us in yeah, well,
Whatever.
We'll work up to
All right,
mailman
do you want to start?
stories.
I don't have, I don't have a knitting finished object. I have a.
Oh,
an
that's
other
right,
finished.
yes.
So,
Okay.
we can start wherever.
Well,
I have hose.
I have a knitting finished.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's
do
start
it.
with you.
I know. Remember my hat I was working on? That I
Yeah.
thought
I
I'd
do
get
remember.
done last podcast?
I loved watching you wearing it with the...
Okay. Well, I could turn it inside out because I guess it's not 100% finished. But I had a plan for these.
Yeah, but no one sees that.
I know. But, you know, I actually left these on purpose because I was going to try and do some embroidery on it. And I thought I would use my ends.
Oh,
So that's why they're still there.
oh,
But
that's fun. Plus, you need to put your pom-pom on it.
I do.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm working on now. So this is the hat. I made up the pattern. I just cast on some stitches and did it 2 colors. In Tarja. And this was the Ann Tarja method by Ann Burke. So you can see all my
That's
little
cool.
links where I've changed colors. Done in the round, so there's no seaming. So it was very, very fun.
That's cute.
So it's done. So I'm just going to make a pom-pom for it.
I like it.
So I know.
I like how
Come
kind
on.
of slouchy it is at the top.
Yeah. It's just, I just totally winged it. I don't even know how many stitches are on it.
You have a good head for a hat,
Do
too.
I?
Yeah, you do.
I think
Your face suits.
And it's
That's
funny, but this is like the 3rd episode that you've had a hat on your head. It's true. The
Maybe.
Tensfield hat, you
That's
wore
true.
that, and
And
then
then
you
that one
last week
last
you wore
one.
that one. Now you have a
I
perfect.
know.
I always, because my hair is so big and my head is so round.
Here.
No, I'm
You
not
wanna
wearing.
try it on?
No.
I'm going to mess up
Honestly.
your hair. I see my hair is just so flat and yucky. Anyways, a hat works good because I can just cover it.
I'm not worried about it messing up my hair. It's just
Well, then try it on.
no one will get that image out of their head ever.
Oh,
Give it to me. I'll show you.
Okay.
It's ridiculous.
No, it
I
can't
do.
be.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, we'll be
ridiculous.
honest, right?
See? Look, ridiculous. Look.
You're fine. Maybe like an elf. No.
An
no.
elf. No.
No.
I look, because this always goes poof.
But
And
it
then
looks
it's
fine.
No. It's like a orange. It's like I have a big orange on top of my head.
It looks fine.
Here.
I think it looks fine. What is your honest
You know what
opinion?
kind of hat suits
Yes or
me?
no?
a beret.
No. Those bell-shaped hats, the cloches, the cloche type hats.
I love those hats.
And there's actually a knitting pattern out there. I have seen it, and I cannot remember because now that we're talking about it. But it's knit, and the brim comes out, and so the top it's like a cloche shape.
Cool.
Those tend to suit me
Oh,
a lot more than those.
Okay, then you just wait because I've got a little thought.
Oh.
I know it just
Are
planted.
you going to
just
design me one?
I've been thinking about
Really?
doing that. Yeah, because I love those style of hat too.
That would be
So,
awesome. I
Will
love
you
it.
and you'll model it?
Definitely.
All right.
Definitely.
Do you want to try on the hat?
We could have a hat
Will it mess up your
episode.
hair?
It'll mess up my hair.
Okay, and you have nice hair. You don't need a hat.
Yeah.
So,
I
which
don't,
you have
but
nice
okay,
hair,
thank
too.
you. My hair is only nice because I spent like 20 minutes straightening the stupid thing, and then I stepped outside in the rain, and it went.
because
You
it's
know,
podcast day.
Yeah.
I must have spent like half an hour this morning stressing out about my hair in this podcast because when I watch the podcast and I look at my hair, I'm like, ugh, what are you doing? And I've had a lot of trouble with my hair over the last couple of years. In fact, it's been more than a couple of years. And because do you see how the curls on top are really, really thin? But the curls underneath are really thick.
And, oh, you have ringlets.
Yeah, I do. But the thing is, 10
Kind of
years
her
ago,
hair.
10 years ago, my whole head looked like that. But I had, I think what happened, because I've thought a lot about this, I've spent a lot of time thinking about this. I've lost a lot of hair in the last 8 years. A lot, like all of this gray, all of that new growth that's in there, all that all came in, that's all new hair. That had all fallen out. The curls were, every shower I would take, I would lose about a curl's worth of hair. And I think I had 5 surgeries over the span of 8 years. Nothing in itself life-threatening, but general anesthesia, the whole 9 yards, 5 different surgeries. And about 6 months after those surgeries, my hair would start to fall out. And it would last for about 6 months, and then it would taper off. And then I'd go in for another surgery, and the whole cycle would start again. And it's been about 2 years since my last surgery, and it has finally stopped. It's finally stopped falling out. But that's why I've stopped coloring it as well.
That's why you need to wear a hat.
I do need to wear a hat. So design me a cloche hat, and then I'll wear it.
Done.
Yeah, the thinness of the curls on top really bugs me. So then I watch it and I think, oh, but I know you out there in podcast land could care less, and you really just want to see my knitting. So we'll talk about my knitting instead. So thank you for showing us your hat. Oh, yeah, my hitchhiker. That's what I've got.
Yeah.
There. Now you can see it. I figured all the other girls showed off their hitchhiker. I would wear mine today. So I don't have to take it off, do I? Because it took me 10 minutes to arrange it. Just right. So I like the way it looks.
It looks lovely.
I'm not a fan of the teeth showing. I don't know why.
Really?
I don't know why. Because they are cute.
It's kind of the point of the hitchhiker.
I know. I know. Excuse me. Well, that's a very good question that you asked me, because I have no clue. It was from you. You gave it to me, and I was hoping that you would remember.
So one of the very first indie dyers I ever bought from was Leading Men Fiber Arts.
Oh, is that what this is?
It is. So
really?
It is. It's Leading Men Fiber Arts in the royalty colorway.
Oh, wow. And you see, the thing is, when I made it, I had no idea who they were, but because I've been watching Amber's podcast.
The Yarn Herder, yeah.
Yeah, and she talks about them all the time. Now I know.
So
wow. Now I like it even more.
Yeah, it's a lovely
nice.
purple.
I loved knitting it. The Hitchhiker is such a great pattern.
Yeah. It is.
It is. Yeah. Bar none.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's my old FO.
Do you have any new FOs?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, I could show an old FO.
All right,
I pulled this one out.
That's beautiful.
This is a shawl I designed.
Oh, you designed this?
Yeah.
Sorry.
She never tells us anything.
You're just so nonchalant about it.
Yeah.
Oh, just this thing I threw together.
Yeah. I did this for a class that I did probably...
Look at that.
10 years ago?
Look at that.
Pretty.
Yeah. That's like a wedding shawl.
It could be. This is my Mayflower shawl.
It's beautiful.
Oh, this one has a name.
Yes, this one has a name. They're giving me a hard time. I don't often
You guys never do that to me.
Yeah. Oh, just you wait.
But see, if my thinking behind designing this is Mayflower. So I actually did it. Guess which month I did it in?
June?
May. So this is the flower. This stitch pattern is the stem. And this one down here are the leaves.
Very cute.
So it's the Mayflower shawl.
That is beautiful.
Well done.
Do you have the pattern out? Like, is it out there somewhere?
It's on my little
Is it on your
flash
blog?
drive.
It's on your flash drive.
So will it be arriving on Ravelry at any point?
It will be. Okay. It will be. And that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to retype it up and publish it.
Now that you have a fancy laptop.
I know, now that I have, don't even get me started about computer issues. It's been a struggle, but I'm all good to go now. So I've been designing like crazy, and that's why I haven't really had too much knitting done this last week, because I've been in a design mode.
That's great.
Beautiful.
So, yeah.
I love it.
So,
Nicely done.
Thank you. So, yeah.
I could imagine this in several different weights. You know how Brooklyn Tweed puts out a pattern like the is it the hemlock shawl or hemlock blanket, and he did it first of all in
That's a pie shawl, isn't it?
it's a pie shawl.
Yes, I've seen that one.
And he did it with was it Aran weight? It was really thick.
Oh wow!
The very first one
nice.
was very thick, and then he did it again. He knit it in Shelter, which is thinner, and then I think they've re-knit it now in their newest lace weight.
Oh, cool.
Either that or it's been knit in various different ways. But that's what this reminds me of.
Yeah.
That it would beautifully translate into
different things.
It would.
Very cool.
It would.
Nice.
So yeah. So
What
stay
kind
tuned.
of cable is that? I mean, look at
It's
it's like a slipped over.
yeah. It's like a twist.
It's
and a wrap.
similar to the one that's in the miso, but it's not. It's also cabled at the same time. That's really.
Yeah. It's a fun stitch.
You see that?
So it may show up in some future other
That's
patterns too.
I love it. Well done.
Yeah,
Very
thank
nice.
you. Thanks. So,
Oh, we're clever.
works in progress? I always have lots of those.
Can I have?
Oh, sorry. Did you have some? Oh, you have something finished.
I
Yes,
do.
but you said it's not. So is it stitching?
It is stitching. So
Oh my gosh,
It's all wrapped up.
I
does
know.
this mean it's framed and everything?
I just got it framed. So in 2012, I did the Ultimate January Challenge, which was 31 new starts in 31 days. In
That's
that
crazy.
year, yeah, I was a little. Oh, that's back then.
That's my
So,
phone.
this was one of the ones that I started. It took me until November of that year to finish it. It was one of the only ones that I finished in the same year that I started it. And then 5 years later, 4.5 years later, I finally got around to.
Let's see. This is I like unveilings. So we know I can tell by the wrapping.
Drum
that-
roll. Oh, wow.
So
Right in
framed
front
by
of Louise's face.
That's okay. I don't need to see it. The back looks good.
Alright, so this is Austrian 1 by Blüderchen. I've never heard of them before. This was a pattern out of Just
Adrian.
Cross Stitch in, I think, 2010. I can't remember which volume it was.
Here, I'll cover equal opportunity face
Oh, now I can
covering.
see it.
There you go.
Now I can see it.
And
I just saw it was a heart.
Uh,
That's beautiful.
Thank you. And the thread is by Carrie's Creations, called Heart on Fire is the name of the colorway.
Oh, wow.
It's just a tonal red.
Look at the scroll work in the top there. Oh, it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
look at
The
that.
vines. Can you see it?
So yeah, so
Here.
I finally got around
Now they
to.
can see the back, and you can see the front.
Oh,
How
that's
about
gorgeous. So was that variegated thread?
Yes, it's a
Yeah.
variegated thread. So I
That's
didn't have
pretty.
to worry about changing colors. I just kept on stitching, and it changed whenever it felt like it. So
That's
Oh.
beautiful.
yeah, so it was
Beautiful.
4.5 years in a drawer, and then finally I showed up at my local needlework shop, and I was like, I'm gonna frame something, and they're like,
Kathy and Neil.
yeah, at
I
Thread
love
and
them.
I.
Neil does such a great
Did
job.
you know Kathy watches every single episode?
Does she?
Yeah.
Hi,
She
Kathy.
doesn't watch all the way through, but she'll go through and kind of. She'll
because
skip
she's
the
our
yarn
friend.
and waits until she sees us laughing, and then she'll
That's almost all the time.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
she is one of our most favorite people.
She
As
is.
is Neil. And really.
They're awesome.
Thanks, guys. So
Yeah.
yes, so that was.
So
my big-
actually, I was gonna.
That's gorgeous.
I'm
Good
really
work.
actually. If you're gonna talk about cross stitch now,
well, only because it was a faux, but
well,
Finished
I
object.
think we should continue along that vein. Since we're talking about Kathy and Neil and Thread and I brought my.
Oh,
okay.
hard work.
So I brought some counted canvas today.
That's beautiful.
Isn't that gorgeous?
use those arms.
There. And you can still see our faces through.
The back looks great too.
That's because I'm a neat stitcher.
You are.
You're
The
actually
back-
really
I am.
good
The
stitcher.
back looks just as good as the front.
That's my rear end right there.
Okay, so there's so many things we can say.
Stitchers always like to see the back of your project because we take pride in being neat and tidy.
Yes.
So
Well-
counted canvas is a little bit different than cross stitch. Obviously, it uses different material, different types of thread, different types of fabric to stitch on. This is a canvas fabric. What is it? Is it Penelope? No, this isn't. I can't remember the name of it. Mono canvas. Sorry, that's what it is. And pearl cotton is the dark blue that's around the edge. That's a number 5.
Yeah.
Pearl cotton. There's also number 8, which is slightly thinner. I haven't used any of that in here. The light blue that's in the middle, that's a variegated that goes all the way around the outside, is a watercolors. I believe it's a silk blend,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken. And then there's the metallic braid that adds so much sparkle. And there's 2 different kinds in here. There's one by Karen called Snow, and that is the the one that's in the large section here. And then there's a slightly darker one right there and there that is a Rainbow Treasures braid. So lots of different types of threads go into these projects. And this was designed by Nancy's Needle.
She's one of my favorites.
Yeah, and I think it's called Starry Night, but I could be wrong. Now, I
have it in my stash, that's why. Just looking at me like I'd remember.
I have not done show notes for the last episode yet, and I do apologize for that. They are coming. Probably the show notes for this show will happen first, and then I'll go back and I started watching episode 4, and then I kept watching it until it was done, and then afterwards I thought, oh, shoot, I didn't do the show notes, and then of course I have to go back and watch it again. But anyways, so this is counted canvas, and what Adrienne showed you was cross stitch done with a variegated thread. And because, yes,
I have a question.
Yeah, ask away.
What do you find is easier to do? Cross canvas?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, not easier, faster.
Yeah, way faster.
Okay.
Way faster.
Okay.
But my hands tend to hurt faster.
Yeah, this because it's done with it's a bigger needle and the canvas is quite stiff. It can be very hard on the hand. And because it's so addictive, you tend to keep going anyways, even though your hand might be aching a little bit. So yeah, I do have to make sure I take breaks and be careful. But
it works out.
I really would like to finish this. Now, as you can see, I did not bring the picture of the pattern today.
Okay,
but
so this
it
isn't
continues.
finished?
No. Oh, there are like 3 more levels to go. This entire canvas will be covered with the same colors, but spread out. Almost like a gigantic, beautiful quilt block. That's what it ends up looking like. Yeah.
Because I thought it was done.
No. But, I mean, you could. If you wanted to just do a small design,
just
you could just finish it like that.
The little points.
Yeah. Yeah. We have a friend, Patty, who does a lot of canvas work, and she has taken some of her work and turned them into tote bags. So she takes the pattern and then she frames it in with fabric, and then she sews it into a lovely bag.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So Thread and I is one of our favorite places to go for stitching. It's the only place we like to go, and it's how we all met. So I was thinking, and I have not discussed this with Kathy and Neil yet, but they're pretty
easygoing.
They're pretty easygoing. So I know we have a lot of local watchers. I know that we have a couple local watchers who are also stitchers. April, I believe, watches us, and I know, April, you are an amazing stitcher. Because your Instagram feed is beautiful. Your projects are gorgeous. I was wondering if there's interest, if we have a lot of local knitters who watch us who would like to learn how to stitch. And I'm including Alyssa in that list because Alyssa won the giveaway, which had the cross stitch patterns in it. And she doesn't know how to cross stitch. And I did offer that whoever won that, it would also include some fabric and some threads to get you started. So I was wondering if maybe there were local knitters who would like to learn how to cross stitch. Maybe we could have a meetup at Thread and I. And I would love to have a Fiber Friends stitch night at Thread and I. And I would like to invite any knitter who would like to learn how to stitch to come, and I will teach you how to stitch. And there are some other girls here who might also be willing to help out as well. And if there are other local stitchers who watch us, if you want to come out as well and, pass on our knowledge to knitters who would like to learn how to do this, because let's face it, it's so fun.
We all like to craft.
It's more stash. It's more
smaller.
Beautiful, crafty stash that's gorgeous. And, you know, it really makes wonderful projects. So, can't go wrong. So
you were keeping
that
a secret from us.
The canvas?
No, the stitch night. You didn't mention that.
Well, I like to keep
surprises.
Some things to myself. I haven't even told Kathy and Neil this yet, so surprise. We're all coming to your shop.
Right, so if you're interested, drop a little note in the comments below.
Leave us a comment below if you're interested. And if we have, 4 or 5 or more people, then I will get in touch with Kathy and Neil, and I will arrange a night that works for them. And you know,
Perfect.
even during business hours would probably be best, maybe on a Saturday. But we'll see what works for them, and then we'll all get together, and then we can show you our favorite stitching store and our favorite people, because you'll love them too, just like we do.
That's an amazing idea.
Yeah,
I'm so glad you.
Yeah.
Count me in.
Yeah.
I'll be the first to comment.
because
I'll
you
be
know, I
there.
know that when you moved to town, that was where you met.
My friends.
You
Yeah,
met people who
I-
had similar interests.
Yeah, I moved to London 8 years ago to do my PhD, and I knew nobody in the city, and it's about 2.5 hours from where I grew up and where I lived before. So I had friends in the PhD program, but most of them had small children, and had a lot of them were local, so they already had lives here, and so we were friendly at school, but we didn't interact outside of school. It took 2 or 3 years actually before we started to hang out outside of going to school.
That social life outside.
Yeah, and so I went to the stitching store because that's what I like to do in my spare time.
We're glad you did.
I know. And so that's how we slowly got together, and
Yeah. No, it's been a
wonderful?
wonderful meeting place. So many classes over the years,
fun stuff.
retreats, and just friendly faces, and they are always happy to see you when you go in there.
It's fun.
And there might be a Tamari class there too, right?
I didn't bring any tamari to show today.
Okay, we'll
We'll
have
bring
to do
Tamari
that
next time.
next
Yes,
time.
tamari is it is Japanese embroidery, and it's done on a ball, basically. In traditional methodology, you actually create the ball yourself from scraps of silk, and then you wrap that with thread until it grows into a ball. Lots of modern tamari makers cheat a little bit. Like me, I cheat, and I use a styrofoam ball to start with, and then I wrap that in the correct method, and then we do the embroidery on top of that. And I have taught the beginner class a number of times at Thread and I, also the beginner and slightly more advanced ball as well. But it is a rabbit hole.
I want
of
to
gorgeous designs that you can
Ready?
embroider.
That's ridiculous.
Oh my
Look at the size of
goodness!
that thing.
I know.
Look, it's another finished object.
I love pom poms.
That is really awesome.
Look at that.
Oh, that's cute.
Give it a little.
You could be a cheerleader
fumes.
with that thing.
Yeah.
It looks almost like a hedgehog.
It could be.
Those as big as a hat.
Is it? Yeah. Maybe is
Here,
it a little
ready?
big?
No. Oh, it's awesome. Look at it.
Gigantic.
I think it's adorable, actually. I think it makes the hat.
Think so?
Yeah, it does.
Yes.
Okay.
It makes the hat. That is adorable. Yeah. When you get that tied on, it's
Okay.
gonna be really
I'm going to do
cute.
it right now. I'm going to trim it
Ah,
up.
it's
Trim
really
all
cute.
these crazy ones.
I love it. That was really fast. You kind of just appeared with that out of nowhere.
I know. I was
I
just
saw
sitting
you
here
wrapping, but then boom.
Anybody who
Pom-pom.
knows me in real life knows I have a thing for pom poms. So,
A thing for pom. I think there are worse
Cute.
things to have things for. There are going to be bits all over the place.
That's
I'm
okay.
going to go on
Alright.
with bits.
Okay.
So, I have a couple hose. They're right here.
Dun-dun-dun.
All right.
I'm not going to repeat what.
Yeah.
all right, what do you got?
So, over the last 2 weeks, I got a couple socks done. They are not a pair. They don't match, but I finished 2 socks.
Hey, you are like flicking stuff at me over there.
Oh, these little bits?
So,
Yeah,
the
they're
first
flying
one,
at me.
Sorry.
So, as she keeps doing it.
I'm trying
I mean,
to
I'm
go,
sorry.
Fine. Ignore them. I will talk to you. 'Cause they're too preoccupied. So, this is my...
That gives me every time you do that.
Sorry. I can't help
Except you're
it.
not sorry. That's the worst part.
That's right.
So-
See, I'm not snipping
You're
my
snop-
bits. Okay, sorry.
Edit.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm so...
Stop
so
apologizing for us.
sorry.
We're not sorry.
I
I'm
am.
going to kick you in the face.
Okay, look at that lovely
Sorry.
rainbow sock.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
So this is by Knitterly Things, a Vesper sock yarn, her rainbow
Hey,
sock of the
imagine,
month.
you could have a giant pom-pom on it. Sorry.
This is the January colorway called True Colors. I'm I'm not 100% happy with it, and that's my own fault, not the yarn's fault.
Why?
Yeah. I put in a hedgehog heel. I know.
But
I
it
put
looks
it,
fine.
I don't like it because the red doesn't quite match. I thought it
There's
was
a
a lot
little
closer.
OCD going on, I think, there with
just a
you.
smidge. So
There's one little teeny weeny little stripe that doesn't match.
well, because I split the red to put in the red heel, and the two reds don't match as closely as I thought they would.
And in fact, it really, you can't even, it's hard to get it, the camera to pick it up because it's there. Now you can see it. It's like 2 rows.
I know.
Two little teeny rows.
So,
But I swear, if anyone is that close to your foot that they can see that, they better be proposing. You know?
The mailman.
anyway,
Hello.
Okay.
so
Turning it
Sorry.
on.
but other than that,
Okay. It's beautiful. I love it.
I do like the rainbows. The rainbows are really good.
So I need to ask, because I'm having problems with my socks.
Okay.
Can I take it off
Yeah,
and feel
absolutely.
it? Is that okay? Oh, maybe it's, what's wrong with your socks? They feel really tight, and they're a little tight on my feet.
Well,
Like, but not in, like, they're tight. I think I have a really high arch in my foot, and so where they're tight is across the top of that part of my foot.
mine is too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can tell the difference between, because it stretches out a little bit more over the arch.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you find that when you wear heel flap socks?
I have never worn heel flap socks because I haven't finished a pair of heel flap socks, because the first pair of heel flap socks that I made were a disaster, remember?
Oh,
And the first one was like for the size of a giant, and the second one was for the size of a 3-year-old.
To be honest, I have been flipping through all my sock books, and I've been looking at some heel flaps, because I was going to try that on a pair of socks just to see if I liked it better. Well, I don't like knitting heel flaps, and that's where I prefer knitting, like the active knitting, the fish lips kiss heel.
What?
I really, really enjoy. You have to remember, though, that the socks will stretch with wear.
Yeah.
So when you put them on the first time, I find my socks are always almost just a smidge too tight. I like my negative ease. But after a couple wearings and washings,
Yeah, that's true.
They're fine.
yeah.
What
And I
about-
would rather them be snug than floppy, because they'll wear
True.
out faster.
What is the type of heel that Tracy on Grocery Girls is always talking about?
Those-
German heel?
No, they do afterthought. They
No. In the older episodes, she always does a square heel. She used to always do the same. It was a square German heel. I'm sure of it. It wasn't an
Could be.
afterthought heel.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know the proper name of the heel. It's in the book. I can lend you my sock book. It's got like 14 different heels and toes and stuff in it. It's
Okay, well,
I
I'm
have
gonna
2 of them. One by Lara Neal and the other one by Kate Atherley that talk about sock
okay.
construction.
I'm going to try another heel flap on a pair that I can actually wear on the berries and brambles, and
Okay.
and then I'll see if that helps with that issue.
I'd be interested to know the answer to that, because I think it will, because you can adjust your heel flap length,
Yeah.
and then you have a bigger gusset,
Yes.
and that will give you.
I can
Ah,
lend you the
okay.
book, and it shows you how to calculate how long the heel flap needs to be, so that you end up with the right number of stitches to give you the right amount of ease.
Okay. Okay, that's a great idea.
I'm on a no-start diet for May, so I can't do it this month, but as soon as June hits, I want to cast on another pair of socks, and I actually have, because I didn't realize that you didn't have to do the slip stitch heel. You can just do a plain stockinette.
Yeah,
can.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, if I'd known that, I would have tried that. So,
Oh.
You can do. You
I
are
can
the
do
boss
anything.
of your own knitting. You can.
but
make
it's
it do
hard to
whatever
know
you
that
want.
because all I've ever seen is
Yeah.
either Eye of Partridge or the slip stitch heel flaps. I'd never seen just a
Well,
plain
just-
stockinette heel flap before.
Come talk to me.
We're right here.
And on your way out,
Yes.
I have a whole shelf of sock books at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So if you want to pick one
Yeah,
up
well,
and
thank
take
you.
a look, you feel
so-
free.
Well,
And I had
and your
another
other
hoe.
one. Oh, that's really pretty.
So my other hoe,
Oh,
this is Artistic Lily with some Sweet Georgia cuff and toe.
that's nice. Very nice.
So it's interesting. This one I did a 6x2 ribbing around the top and then across the bottom. This one is a 6x2 ribbing, but it's only a front panel. It's all plain stockinette at the back, and I actually like that better. I don't really like this as much as I thought I would.
Oh, no?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't put my finger on why I don't
Have
really
you
like it.
just like the knitting part, the look, or the wear? Like, have you tried them on?
I've tried them on. I don't know what it is. Part of it might be the knitting part, because you know me and ribbing don't get along.
Yeah. And there's more ribbing.
And what
there.
do? I finished 2 socks that are almost all ribbing. It's been a really, really rough 2 weeks.
You are going to eventually just come to embrace
No,
ribbing.
I don't like the ribbing.
It's the
will.
purling.
Well, not with that attitude, you know.
Not with that attitude. That's a terrible attitude.
You need to be open.
I love that yarn.
It's really nice.
Oh my goodness. It's
Yeah,
soft and
It's gorgeous.
I mean those are going to feel really nice on your feet. So you really should get on and make the second one because those are really
Just finished them.
well.
It's not
It
fair,
doesn't
girl.
count as a start if it's a second sock.
I know.
That's true.
And I was going to start, except that Toka got sick. So, you know,
Yeah.
my knitting mojo kind of went out the
Yeah.
window for 5 days.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Yeah, so
Love it.
my 2 hose. I got me some hose.
Oh.
I know how much you guys
I
hate
don't
that.
like that.
I know, which is why I love to
I know.
say it.
It's like how I like to say whips because I know you don't like that.
I don't like whips. I don't like hose. I don't like foes.
You just don't like short forms, do
I
you?
don't.
No abbreviations for you.
LOL.
Crazy.
Okay.
Okay, now we should move on to, because apparently it took us 30 minutes to get through finished object.
Really?
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Oh
Talk
my
about
God.
whips.
Another sock?
Darn, that looks great.
That is going to make your head go like this as you walk around.
It'll be like wearing those women that balance baskets on
Yeah.
their head, right? It'll be.
You're going to have tremendous neck muscles.
I know. Improve my posture. Okay,
Funny.
that's all right.
Hmm.
Carry on.
All right. Works in progress.
Okay.
Whips, because she doesn't like it.
Whips. All right. Am I starting?
You start.
Are we going
starting
to do
with-
our mutual?
Do you want to do that first?
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
that first.
Miso.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miso.
Since we're all doing our misos for the Miso KAL.
Miso
Well,
KAL.
I am kind of blown away by the people that finished.
I love it.
People, I know.
I love it.
I thought I was making awesome progress.
And you guys don't even know, but Margaret in Australia sent me a picture of her finished miso as well. She's
Really
done.
nice.
She's done. I have a feeling she's having trouble uploading pictures to Ravelry, so we need to sort that out so that she can enter hers in the.
You can
in
post
the
a photo
KAL.
on that one.
Yeah, but how do I do that? How do I post something on someone else's Rav page? Or I can just
Post it in our group.
In our group.
As an entry.
yeah, but
But
I have to put it into my Rav page
Yeah.
in order to have the picture come up.
You know what?
Oh no, I paid the $5 so that I can just upload as many pictures as I want.
Oh yeah, I'm too cheap to.
You're a
pay
big
the $5.
spender.
Okay, why don't you send me the
Because
picture?
I barely use Ravelry except
Why
for
don't
this
you send
group.
me the picture and I'll put it up.
Okay, Margaret, Adrian's going to post your picture because it deserves to go up there.
Because she spent the $5.
And Caroline's too cheap. Oh, I'm airing all my dirty laundry here. Miso,
Miso.
Oh, you know what? I'm kind of embarrassed.
I win.
Yeah. Okay. How long's yours?
Oh.
No, you're no. Which one's longer?
I think. Yeah, but mine's.
Okay.
Hers is fingering weight.
Mine.
isn't. You lose.
I did a few more rows, but see, there's a start of another lace.
You've
See,
been on
like,
vacation.
I've been on I know, which meant I was supposed to knit, but I've been in design mode, and it's just,
I know.
it is what it is.
So the coffee cup is where I was at the last podcast, and I was just finishing up
Look
the
at
second
you.
increase, and now I've just finished the 4th increase. I was well into the 5th increase, and then discovered a disastrous mistake, and I had to unknit 7 rows. So just this morning, I finally got them unknit, and I'm ready to continue on.
You said that without any bad words this time.
Well,
That was not the version we heard.
I
earlier.
said all the bad words this morning when I already told you about it, so I didn't need to repeat them.
So you're actually still ahead of me. I'm not quite done the 4th increase.
Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness.
It's purple-tastic.
The texture on
Tastes
this
like
shawl is gorgeous. I
Yeah,
love
it's
it.
lovely. Have you seen the latest release from Amba?
I
Her
have.
new Kimba shawl?
Of course I
I
have.
already bought it.
Yeah, I'm
Love it.
I'm
it
I'm
is
headed in that
totally
direction.
going on the needles as soon as I
her
can get
shawls
to it.
are amazing. Really amazing.
She's
Now
a great
listen,
designer.
the knit along goes until Canada Day, which is July the 1st, and this shawl is completely, please cast on. If you've got a skein of yarn and you want to make this shawl, you've got plenty of time. We already have Faye Crochet Circle podcast, that keener. She cast on and she said she even counted the hours. She said it took her about 17 hours to knit it.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's physically possible.
Because
Faye,
she's
you blow my
awesome.
mind. You blow my mind.
You are awesome. Honestly. And it's the most perfect mustard
This
color.
was probably
You should
17
see
hours.
it. Yeah. Go on our Rav group and look at Verena in
from Germany. Oh,
she's
her
finished.
yarn.
Beautiful. Really love the yarn too.
Have you given it away yet? I want to see. I can't believe you're giving it away.
Have I given what away?
No, Verena.
She's giving it
to
her mom.
To her mom.
To her mom.
Yeah. I mean, but that's knitworthy, right?
Yeah, Mom.
Do you know she calls her boyfriend Mr. Knitworthy? Have we already talked about that? Because I love that because it's so true. You want to find a partner who's knitworthy.
That's true. That's a good first date
I have friends that are knitworthy.
Which still leads us into the mailman.
Oh.
Yeah. So
okay. Yeah, so maybe...
See, I have nice texture too. See? Look,
yes, you do.
It's a competition, right?
See? And look at
Totally.
Mine. Look.
Yeah, but that's because you've got good yarn.
I've got
that old oak yarn stuff, man. Good
you
stuff.
have plucky. Seriously, shut your face. You have really nice yarn.
It is. Yeah, but it's just as nice as yours.
Yours is
Didn't
gorgeous.
say it wasn't. I just say
I meant
is really nice.
It is beautiful
Look
stuff.
at this.
And my hazel knits, we have all.
Yeah, we're lucky.
Do you get extra points for knitting your hair into it? Is that a
mine
long hair? I tell you.
I have a few golden retriever hairs in here. I think. Yeah.
I know. You know what? We're filming this. Today's Friday, so
Yeah.
this could very well. I'm taking a little trip to Knit Stitch tonight for their yarn.
Oh, it's the yarn bombing.
The yarn
isn't it?
bombing. And you know what? I'm taking my pom pom makers with me.
Good idea.
And I'm gonna be.
You are gonna yarn bomb the heck out of that bike.
I am with pom poms.
Yeah.
Pom poms, baby. I tell you.
So when we see that bike and we see all the pom poms on it, we'll know who was responsible.
They're from me. Yes.
Love Knit Stitch. Love
Yes.
Suzanne.
So,
honestly, I was just there yesterday, and her aesthetic.
I know.
Man, she's got good taste.
She does.
I mean, everything in her shop. It's small, but it's perfect. Everything is beautifully curated and nicely set out. It's welcoming. It's cozy. I love
it's a
that
great
place.
vibe.
I
there.
love it.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's a very nice shop.
Yeah. Love it. So so maybe when I get home tonight, my Friday night kickback.
Friday night knitting.
Watch
Friday night party.
That Friday night, Mia and
Friday
my
night
cat.
knit party.
Yep. Work on Miso. I know. I'm feeling a
This
little
is
like
why
he's
we're friends.
neglected. I know. And then we all sit here and we text. And sometimes I wonder, all the texts that I'm like, okay, guys, I'm trying to knit. I can't. I need voice.
That's what she does.
Is that what you do?
What?
Do you do a voice texting?
No, I don't.
Can't you? Okay.
I only do that in the car.
Okay.
I do it if it's a really long message. Yeah.
Or when you're knitting?
No.
Nope. But maybe
No,
that would
because
be
the only
helpful.
time I can activate Siri is when Siri's plugged in to the thing. Have you seen that Cookie Monster commercial? Oh, I am going to put
the one where he's waiting for the
Cookie
cookie?
Monster commercial where he's waiting for the cookies to bake and he's talking
Oh,
to Siri.
yeah.
It is so cute.
That's adorable.
I love
That's
it.
Okay.
So you can ask Siri all kinds of questions. Nicholas, my son, loves to talk to Siri. He likes to say she's stupid, and he's so 9. It's potty humor around our house at the moment. So I love it. Look at this. Stretchy.
I know. It's nice. And I like it. And
I think it's going to block out and be
really big.
Yeah.
Oh, my sister-in-law, Kathy finished hers too. Of course, because
Yeah,
she's
ridiculous.
a robot and she makes everything faster and better than... I'm not jealous at all. Can you tell? And her stitching is beautiful and her knitting is beautiful. So she made a miso out of our tag team dye.
yes.
skeins. And that reminds me. My sister-in-law, Kathy, and my niece, Clara. Hi, Clara. They have a new podcast out. It's a little shorty. It's a 15-minute snippet podcast, and it's adorable. And Clara Knitteration. So if you have 15 minutes to spare, head on over and give them a watch. And also, please leave a comment and tell Clara where you're watching from, because she loves to know. And also, she says she'll understand your language because she speaks French. So
That's right. She is so cute.
Isn't she sweet?
I
I
think
know.
that is such a fun thing
I
for a
know.
mom and daughter to do
I
together
know.
and see Clara's little crafts that she's
know.
doing.
She's
and-
making the little Fimo stitch markers, like donuts and
Yeah.
strawberries and things like that. Yeah.
Very cute.
She's adorable.
She's sweet.
It's
yeah.
her birthday next. Actually, it's her birthday this weekend. Saturday. Tomorrow. It's her birthday tomorrow. So we're headed down to Niagara area to celebrate with her. So I was thinking I should convince Kathy to record a little episode of her podcast, and maybe I'd pop in as a
Guest.
As a
and not tell
guest?
Clara. I think that'd be fun. We'll
fun.
see.
Oh,
Probably
that
not.
would be really cute.
They're cute, really. They're cute, just the two of them. Better
They
off
are.
without me.
Well,
More
So we
whips?
talked about miso.
yeah. What else you got?
I have. I wanted to show, because I actually have made a little progress, and it's hard to tell because the thing is so huge. The fade shawl.
Oh,
Hey.
oh, we haven't seen this. Hasn't made any
I
appearance for a
haven't
while.
brought it back since I added a third color, and so I'm well into my giant thong. It really does make John laugh every time I call it my giant thong. So I'm well into the lichen and lace sweet pea. Is my third color there at the top.
That's gorgeous.
I'm almost done the rows of garter right before the next lace play section. So again, I'll have the lace section to appear in my sweet pea color at the top. So
So
I
this
actually-
is Cascade.
Cascade,
Old
Old Oaks
Oak,
yarn,
Lichen
lichen
and
and
lace.
lace.
Very
And
cool.
I wore it as a breastplate. See? Look.
or a bib.
Or a bib. Giant bib. So, and there's my wine stitch marker.
Because you need that when you're
When you get to the lace section, you need a little drinky poo.
Actually, not before, after. You don't drink
After.
before the lace section, drink after the lace
But,
section.
you know, love it. I had a really good chat with Suzanne at Knit Stitch about this shawl yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Because she said, you know, she had another customer who was knitting it who thought she was maybe going to make a smaller version of it because it is so huge, and she was finding the knitting, you know, going on a bit long. And I feel the same, but not as, I don't know. I love to knit, so it doesn't really bother me, the endless garter. It's comfort knitting for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure I'm ever going to really wear it all that much. But the Hand Me My Knitting podcast,
Mm-hmm.
hers, she hung it on the wall as art.
Oh, brilliant.
And it's spectacular.
Ah.
I mean, she has it in the backdrop over her yarn wall, like her wall of
nice.
yarn, and then she's got her fade hung on the wall. It looks beautiful.
Ooh.
And I thought, what a great idea. Because all that knitting, we
Knitting
love
is
yarn.
art,
Yarn
yeah.
on the wall. Does it get any better than that? I
Not
don't
really.
think it does. So,
But why don't you think you'll wear it? I think you need to finish it first.
I
and
need
then
to
decide.
finish it, but I really struggle with how to arrange these things, and I think because I have larger shoulders and a larger upper body, this might make me look like a football player if I have that much yarn wrapped around my neck.
Just think of it
It's
as
the same thing with the hats, right? I've got a big melon on my head and football pads for shoulders. I don't need any more I don't need extra padding up there. We'll see. 1 to 2 skeins is usually I can get away with.
because I have to say that's why I'm interested in the fade is because it is so big. Because I don't like all these skimpy little shawls.
The shawlettes.
Yeah,
type things.
shawlettes. I don't like that word either. And
Sorry. Yeah,
We're
it's
just
kind
gonna-
of
because
that
it's
sounds
a
like
scarf.
yeah, it's a scarf.
scarf.
It's a scarf. Shawlette.
Shawlette. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
So if you're gonna do a shawl, go big.
Go big or go home.
Go big or go home. That's my
I
motto.
agree.
So
But
that's why I like the
love
fade.
knitting it. I really do. I really love knitting it.
And it's looking beautiful.
Thank you.
Did you bring yours?
No, because I haven't touched it.
Okay.
So
She meant other
that
things.
Well,
I've needed some.
I've been
some
trying to
easy
keep up with the
knitting.
miso, right? Because I was like,
know.
oh, I'm, we're running this knit along. I need to
Yeah,
do.
we should
Yeah.
finish, right?
Yeah.
I have one more
Yeah, what do you have?
project.
Okay.
It's
This
a
is a
sock.
fancy owl bag.
Awesome.
My fancy owl bag.
I
Yeah, I
like
showed
this
it
owl
last week.
bag.
I have an owl. Oh yeah. Obsession.
Can you do that again?
What? The opening?
Yes.
Okay, you ready? It's very
Listen.
satisfying. Like that? Listen. Throw it across the room.
I like that. I was noticing that on Kathy's on Kniteration when she,
Yeah.
maybe because they're not laughing and being crazy all the time, and you can hear them.
Yeah.
I love
Well,
it.
I love these bags. They're satisfying to close and open.
Yeah.
But I like a good zipper too. So
Oops.
what are you gonna do? Oh yeah.
My excitement over the.
Ah, it's probably because I threw my bag at you. My sock. Look at my sock. I'm not done it. But
Oh, the fiber.
yeah, my Fiber Friends yarn, and my sock. I am like half an inch from the toe.
Nice.
So, and I changed
That's
from the
gorgeous.
circular needle just last night. I moved it over to the DPNs to get ready to do the toe.
Very
How
cool.
exciting!
So,
It's looking really good.
yeah, I love it.
how yours has got more teal.
Isn't it funny?
And,
Yeah,
They're all
and yours
just
is more
very
orange, and
slightly
mine is
different.
More
I
blue.
know. I haven't picked up mine and worked on it yet, but it's
It does look
I
like a duck,
know.
doesn't it? Quack, quack, quack. It's true. That
it's a
little-
fish.
Fish. But it doesn't, I don't know. I don't see a fish.
No, I don't either.
It's the puckering, right? Like, because when it's this way, it
I don't
puckers
know.
along the sides like you do in. Right?
I get it.
but
Now look what you made me do on TV.
I think that's the second time you've done that on TV.
Probably 6 or 7, really, but that's okay.
It's all good. But yeah, no, I am thrilled. And I
love
also, when I put it on the double points, I was able to try it on, which then led me to realize that once again, it's a little tight over my instep. That's what that's called, right?
Yes.
yep, over the top.
Over the top of my foot. So,
I think-
but it's super pretty. And I know I'll wear them. And like you said, it'll stretch out a little
Yeah.
bit. So.
More than you think, actually.
Wow, it's gorgeous.
Thank you.
I love the heel.
Looking really good.
Thanks. So yeah, the toe is going to be the turquoise as well.
Nice.
I like it when I hit the little pops of orange. That's fun. It's true,
I'll make
you
it
hit the
too.
orange, you think, oh, Louise. And then I hit the blue, and I'm like, oh, Adrian. Knit, knit, knit.
We're
See,
goofy,
happy,
sorry.
happy.
It's
So
fun,
yeah, it
though.
is fun. It is totally fun.
cool. Nice
Love
needle
it.
keep too.
Hey, thanks.
So you never lose your stitches.
I never lose my stitches.
Imagine that. I'm
I use
always-
these on circs too.
Do you?
Yep. You just put you trim them around and put this over the,
Oops! Look at that.
uh-oh. What'd you do?
Oh, I just continued on knitting with one needle. Oops! Oh well. Fix
Yeah,
it next
so you
time.
put them like,
Like that,
and then you just
close it
clip
over. See, this you may find this surprising, but I just throw my knitting in the bag.
But you're
And-
able to pick up drop stitches easily. Whereas when I drop a stitch, it's like
Catastrophe?
the end of the world. I really struggle with drop
Oh.
stitches.
You know what that tells me?
that I'm not a very good knitter.
No. Because everybody drops stitches. I drop them all the time.
Means
I
need to
dropped one
practice
just now.
more.
You need to practice more.
I know, but I don't like to practice drop stitches because
Really?
it's
See, I have a hard time. If I have a tappet tool. That's what I was told it was
A
called.
what?
Tappet tool.
What
I
is
don't know what
that?
It's
Oh.
got two little, they look like hooks on either end, but they've got little tabs that close so that when you put it through, it'll grab it and hold it so it doesn't slip off and then you can pull it through. And I use that to do my drop stitches all the time. I'll bring it the next show.
Okay.
And if I didn't have that, I would find drop stitches way
Oh,
harder to deal
okay.
with.
You know what?
But with that tool,
Are we gonna have a class on drop stitches?
I think
please?
so.
oh boy.
Because
All right, let's see
you know
we can
what?
I should have kept
don't
my mouth
even-
shut.
I don't.
Wait,
Because
no.
now. But you know what? You don't even need any fancy tools. I
do. I
don't
know,
have.
but it makes me feel better.
All
and
right.
it's easier.
Bring your fancy little
I will.
thingamabob
She likes to.
and
Adrian treated us to Starbucks this morning, and her friend treated her to a gift card for Starbucks.
So it really wasn't my treat.
Thank you, Adrian's friend. I'm enjoying.
No. I did her favorite work, and so she showed up at my office door the other day, or yesterday, with a little gift card, which is incredibly sweet and totally unnecessary. And so I decided to pay it forward, and so
because Starbucks is a once-in-a-while treat.
Yeah.
Because I usually spend my money on yarn and stitching.
Yeah. So I just wanted to show my sock in progress, which I really have not put much work into this week because my dog got sick, and so I didn't knit because I was busy and distracted. But it's my Fiber Friends yarn.
Number 2.
Yep, my
sock
second sock.
Number 2.
Let's show the finished one again because it's so pretty.
Because I actually finished my first sock.
Navy. I see. I'm going to get my act together here.
Your navy is so dark it almost looks black.
Yeah. But when you look at it, it's really, really tonal. It's kind of nice.
Yeah. It does. It does have that.
It reminds me, though, that I really don't like knitting with dark yarn.
Yeah. Sarah's socks had the black heel and cuff and toe, and picking up stitches in black.
Boo.
Yeah. Boo hiss.
Yeah. So, yeah. So not a ton of progress on this one. But
beautiful. But hey, second sock.
Yep.
Well done. Your what do you call it? Your texture of your your fabric that you're creating is lovely.
Thank you.
Nice and even.
It's because I have really, really tight stitches.
Yeah,
so, but
you know, nice. I have to ask this now, right?
What?
How many stitches per inch?
Lots. 9?
9 stitches per inch. Yeah.
Okay.
You used to be 13.
On size zeros, I'm 12. On size zeros, I am 12. On 2.5 millimeters, I'm 9 stitches.
So your socks are going to wear forever.
Yeah.
That's good. All right.
So I just got a message from Verena in Germany, who got her package.
Oh,
yay, Verena! Yay! She got her yarn in her bag.
That's fantastic.
So get knitting, girl.
You know what?
Now we know.
Now she has chameleon. And so when she finished her
socks,
socks. It wasn't her miso. It was the socks. Yeah. And then you suggested, and I'm
little Mo, because he's so cute. And see, he's the same color as her socks.
And Verena, do you seriously have a python?
Does she?
Like a snake.
Does she really?
That's like a snake.
Yes.
Just in case you didn't know. They're big. And it's a snake. And I was a little scared when you mentioned about the chameleon. And even though I'm just looking at this on my phone,
you didn't want to see the
world away.
Really?
Well, but he was cute. I know. At first, my initial was when I saw it. And then I thought, he is kind of cute. He is kind of
adorable.
Cute.
I mean, really, really sweet.
But the snake thing, that's seriously.
So make sure you post a picture of the snake and tag her in it. That'd be good.
And trying to get over.
That's mean, isn't it? I'm sorry.
Trying to get over.
But funny.
Well, funny. I know. But anyways.
All right. Wow, we're really like.
I know. Squirrely. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. So, any more whips?
No, I don't think I have any more.
No more.
Except for the one in your hand.
Yeah. Well, yeah. This was a Christmas sock.
What are you gonna do with her?
This was.
I just don't even know.
I get distracted.
You dropped another stitch there.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, jeepers! Look at that. Okay, pick him up. Yeah, it's that python thing.
There's a couple more. Or maybe that's my imagination.
I think I'm good.
Sorry.
I think I'm good. Yeah, where am I?
Sorry, the
Christmas
volume
sock.
probably just dropped again there, right? Sorry.
Yes. So anyway, this is the Christmas sock that I found last podcast when we opened that bag, and I found when started. This is the started one, and I'm ready to do the heel.
Love it. So cute.
I think I've done one round more. Well,
did you check it against the length of the other one?
Well,
that
I
would
did
be
because
a good idea.
Because they're striped, and I started the stripes in the exact same spot. So I knew once I got to the,
yes, that particular stripe of color.
I've lost those black and what am I calling this?
Speckle.
The checkered, the
Fair Isle?
Fair Isle.
The faux ferrule?
Yeah,
Faux ferrule. That's good. Hey, that's good. That
So
works.
I need to start doing a short row heel because I did a short row heel on the first one. So
you're gonna make
so they
socks that
should match? Holy.
I can't say as I've
Heavens to
ever made
Murgatroyd.
socks that have 2 different heels, but hey, you could do that. Why not? So I'll do a short row heel. I'm going to start it right now. So yeah, so this, I'm going to have this sock done.
And then you can slap them on your kid and take a nice picture at Christmas time.
There you go.
He's going to be impressed.
He is going to be impressed. Eric, he's so sweet.
He's
He is. He
He's
loves
a-
your knitting.
He's a one of a kind, that boy is. He's going to love posing with Christmas socks on. So yeah, so this is, so now what? So we've done works in progress, acquisition.
Acquisitions, yeah, because we've already
This
talked
is-
about stitching. We've talked about
this
thread
is-
and eye. We've talked about
Acquisitions are
Christmas.
so much fun.
I know.
Uh-huh.
Now that we have, I feel like I have an excuse to acquire more.
Yes,
That's
okay.
exactly what I said to Suzanne yesterday. I said, we're podcasting tomorrow. I need an acquisition.
So that's right. You showed us lovely fabric you bought at Knit
Yeah,
Stitch.
and I didn't bring the fabric today, actually.
Well, that's okay. But you didn't show us.
I did
The
buy.
yarn.
I didn't show you the yarn. So do
She
you want me
was
to start?
holding it. Yeah.
Okay.
Because
So-
you refused to show us the yarn last
I have
night.
a couple of things. So I'm going to end with the yarn. First thing is, and I've only just
Sweet.
gotten this today because Adrian picked it up for me at Knit Stitch last week because I wanted to make sure I got one before Suzanne ran out. I haven't even opened it up, but OMG.
You
Look at
can't
the color
see
on
this. See what's on the back. It's got embroidery on something. What is that? Are they pin cushions? Or are they
Yeah, they're pin cushions.
cool?
And that's an embroidery. Is that sashiko embroidery? I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, that's
I'd
what
have
it looks
to,
like.
I'd have to.
Yeah. Oh.
Beautiful. Oh, man. I was very lucky to be gifted the second issue of this from an Instagram friend, and I didn't ask her permission to give her name, so I won't mention who it was. But at Christmas time, she sent me the second issue of this because I'd been bummed out that I'd missed the first one when it sold out. And I am so impressed with the quality of this magazine. It is gorgeous, cover to cover, worth the splurge for this, and it's something you'll keep forever.
Very cool.
Yeah, just an enjoyable read.
I've never
Yeah.
seen it. I hadn't heard of it
Wonderful.
before.
Just
And I picked
amazing.
it up for her last week, and I didn't look through it.
You didn't?
No.
You didn't?
No,
Really?
I would have been so
Oh.
mad. If I'm going to buy a magazine, I want to be the first one to read it. I don't mind sharing it afterwards.
Oh.
But for me, I want to be the
Very
one that...
sweet, but I wouldn't have minded it at
nice-
all.
That's
Well,
okay. I'll look at
I
it
would-
after you're done.
If
But
I picked it up for you,
She would have read it cover to cover.
I would have.
I wouldn't have
She would have
minded
made notes
at
in it.
all.
No.
ripped out a couple patterns.
No. Okay, so my second acquisition, thank you. I'm trying to think of two things at the same time. Was a
Ooh.
pattern
Ooh.
that I bought, and it is Faye's Crochet Circle podcast, her Doppio Coliseum. It's a crocheted shawl. Look at that.
You're going to learn how to crochet. That's right. I have to send you those
Mhm.
tutorials.
You're gonna.
Faye, Adrian's been trying for years to get me to learn how to crochet,
Mhm.
and I have held
Thank
out
you. Thank you so
until
much.
this shawl. And she has a new one that she's just finished designing. She has
Cool.
it on her
That
Instagram
looks
feed.
beautiful.
She hasn't put out the pattern yet. And Faye, I am waiting for it because as soon as you put that out, I'm going to buy it. Even though I can't crochet yet.
Crochet is so fast, though.
I
You'll love it.
know. It's a fingering weight shawl. It's called Doppio Coliseum. And Cutie Pie Faye, I think, knocked it out of the park with this.
Nice.
And I know, look, it's got the little teeth on it. And
She
I
found
know
a Crojo.
Crojo. She wanted to know if Adrian had lost her Crojo under her bed because she said that's where
That
she
was so
tends to
cute.
find things that she's lost. So
So
it has little teeth, but these teeth, I could wear these ones because they're a little
They're
more
subtle?
subtle. They're
They're like
subtle.
baby teeth?
They're like baby teeth.
more
That's right.
subtle.
They're subtle. Isn't
Goofy.
it sweet? I love it.
Well,
So I
your
bought
very-
that.
Your very first crochet
I know,
project
my
is
fi-
going to be
it's going to be
a
a-
fingering weight.
A fingering weight shawl. Yeah.
No granny squares for her.
No. Hey, I found your
I'm
other
not
needle.
Saying,
Or that's my needle. Is that my needle?
I don't know.
Oh, shoot.
Well, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe.
I feel like the count.
1.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, okay. So I showed you my magazine and my pattern. And now I'm going to show you. Are you ready?
Yeah, this is the yarn.
Okay, no peeking. No peeking.
Oh.
Ooh, look at that. It's a little Sweet Georgia.
I've got a skein of Sweet Georgia Tough Love sock in this amazing acidy green color. And a Mad Tosh. It is a Twist Light in...
Oh.
my eyes. Dahlia.
That's
Darling.
stunning.
And these are, I already, like we discussed, I like to buy yarn for a project. This is going to be an Herbarium Shawl. And if you watch Kathy's little kniteration podcast, you'll see hers. And because I want to do everything that Kathy does, I want to make one too. And these are going to be my 2 colors.
That's gorgeous.
This is the same as the black, was it black and white or black and beige? Her shot. What is it?
The one she wore on the first episode.
First one. I was thinking the one she wore.
The one she just wore. Oh, it's
something
something
about
it's a Lisa Hannis pattern. They both are. I've got them right here. I'll look it up because
those colors
Lisa
are
Hannis,
beautiful.
Mahalia.
Mahalia?
Yeah.
Yes. That was the one that
Okay,
you
so the
just
one
wore.
she was just wearing was the Enfilada shawl.
Okay.
And then the one I want to make is the Herbarium shawl. And I can show you.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, is that mosaic knitting?
Yes, it is.
Gorgeous.
Look at that. This one.
Gorgeous.
So it's a little blown
That's
up.
a little blown out.
Oops.
How about I'll
That's
put up a
nice.
picture. I'll put in a really nice picture so you
Yeah.
can actually see it.
Beautiful, beautiful. So it's Maliha Designs.
Lovely.
And I believe, yeah, Lisa Hannis. Gorgeous.
2 skeins.
Gorgeous.
That's
2 skeins. So I'm really going to have to watch my gauge because I am such a loose knitter. I always have to go down at least 2 needle sizes or I will run out of yarn. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Because I think it uses all of the 2 skeins.
It's a nice size.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice. And I
Those
love
colors.
this combination. I just love
kinda
it.
stunning.
I mean, you can tell I wear this a lot.
And the green matches my hat.
Ta-da.
So I'll let you borrow my hat.
And it matches
Okay.
the other yarn that you brought today.
Uh,
My Neighbor's Garden.
oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot
Forget
about
stuff.
that. You're right, it does too.
It does.
I brought a skein of Adrian's One of a Kind.
It's one of my early trials when I was learning how to dye.
It's called My Neighbor's
Beautiful.
Garden, and it's one of the first skeins that she dyed. And obviously, it's a little hard to tell. It's hard to get these colors right.
See if you can
There's
get a little closer to the camera.
Greens, like hot green and burgundy and pinks and plums. Different shades of the green in there. It is like
Definitely-
it's like a flower garden.
It
in
is. I was going
bloom.
to say, it definitely looks
Yeah.
like a flower garden.
So it doesn't look like my garden, which is why it's my neighbor's
Full of
garden.
leaves.
Yeah. Nice.
Not my garden.
nice.
Your garden would be
Yeah.
what? Brown?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Flat brown.
no dirt. No
So-
no flowers.
No, it's just
No
mulch.
flowers.
So I'd like to.
Mulch and weeds.
This is going to be a pair of socks.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So yes, you do like those colors very much.
I do.
It does,
Yeah,
yeah.
I tend to gravitate towards that for sure.
Well, that's good. Go with what you like.
Yeah,
right?
that's for sure. So that's what I brought for knitting
Awesome.
and
Do you have any
acquisitions.
acquisitions, my dear?
I was just going to quickly show. I don't know if that counts as acquisitions or maybe it was a finished product. I didn't know where it fit in our category.
So we'll just shove it in here.
So I'm just going to do it here. I do have an acquisition. Look at that. I forgot about it.
We spend money all the time and forget about it.
Jeepers. Okay. Well, okay. I'll quickly show you this.
Ooh, what's that?
This
Pretty.
is Zen Garden
Ah.
sock yarn. And it is in their Canada 150 colorway.
Oh, it's
very
beautiful.
cool.
That's
It
beautiful.
was, now I'm pretty sure it was dyed exclusively for Little Red Mitten in St. Thomas.
Oh, really?
Very cool.
Yes, and they have a lovely display of it. And I wish I had a picture of it in the skein, because when it's done, it's just dyed in 4 sections.
Right.
So when it's twisted around, there's red and it's white, red and white.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then when I took a class there, took a bunch of classes there this past weekend with Lucy Neepy.
Name dropper.
Amazing. I know. Well,
She's an amazing person and knitter.
she is a wonderful lady.
Yeah.
Super talented knitter. Just the way she thinks, and
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Yeah. Makes
So-
my brain hurt a little bit. My brain doesn't work the way that
Oh,
hers
I know.
does.
Amazing.
And so,
So
I'm
isn't
off.
that
That's
nice?
beautiful.
So we picked this up because one of the classes that we took was about how to use variegated yarns.
Oh, cool.
And so how to get them, so you know how sometimes they pool and they don't
Yeah.
look as nice as they do in the skein, right? So it was looking at where your color repeats are. And so I've got a plan for this. I'd like it to knit up either with red on the edges and white, or reverse it and white on the edges and red in the center.
Cool.
So yeah, so that was
I
my
love it.
my purchase. And it was, I know, it's lovely. And I don't even like red. But
That's a nice skein.
I just
That's
had-
a really nice red.
I just had to have it.
She doesn't like red.
Well, no, I don't. I don't. But anyways,
I know.
but it's Christmas. I like red at Christmas.
Yeah.
Red
And you
Princess.
met some new knitters this
I
weekend.
did.
I think they watch.
so.
Hi, Jennifer.
I met
Who's
Jennifer.
also a stitcher who I met several years ago at
Isn't
a
that
stitching retreat.
funny? It's such a
I
small
know.
world.
I
isn't
saw
it?
Louise's picture. I'm like, I know you.
Yeah.
I know you. Hi.
Jennifer from Whitby and her friend Jerry, and they were lovely ladies.
Nice.
Knitters are so
And-
fun. Stitchers are so crafty. People are just awesome.
We are good, aren't
I
we?
tell you.
Yeah, it was fun. And it was fun seeing Laura, who's a local knitter too. So, yeah, it was great meeting all these new people.
Awesome.
So, can I show you one more thing?
Yeah.
So, last weekend was...
Next time we'll say no to her, but this time
Okay.
we'll say yes.
Okay, because this is really fun too. So 2 weekends ago, I was with Debbie from Zeraldo Alpacas.
Yes.
And every Mother's Day weekend, we do our annual indigo dyeing.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
Because I've been eyeballing that for the last 15 minutes.
So, I know since I uncovered it. So, this is... We played around. I don't have any of the marigold to show you, but we also dyed with marigold.
Oh my goodness.
So, this is hemp yarn. 100% hemp,
Very cool.
dyed with indigo. So, it started out white.
That color.
I know, isn't it amazing?
That color, look.
Yeah. It's nice, isn't it?
That's beautiful.
So I had thought, I've got a couple of skeins of this dyed. And my
Nice.
first thought was I was going to make a shopping bag out of it. And then when I dyed it and it came out of the dye pot, I'm like, oh, no. I think I'm going to make
it's special.
a summer top with this.
That is really
Oh,
special.
lovely.
It's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
That'd
It's
be really
lovely.
nice.
Now, do you have, is this all you have?
Oh, no. I have a whole bunch more downstairs.
Oh,
I
'cause I was
dyed
gonna
more
say,
of the hemp.
This wouldn't fit my arm as a summer
well,
top.
no.
This
and
amount of yarn. I need more yarn
it's
than
certainly
this.
not going to fit me.
Either
but-
that or that it's a summer top that I don't know if I want to see you in public.
Well,
Or
it
be
is
seen
going
with
to
you in
be...
public. In
It
a
is going to
top
be
like that.
lacy
You need a
with
pair of
something
pasties for this.
underneath.
Sorry.
Well, you just wait till I model it for you.
Awesome.
So then we also played around with fabric.
It's so soft. Oh my goodness.
How cute is
Doing
that?
so. This is a
Oh,
little
that's
bullseye.
beautiful. I could totally make you a bag.
Oh my god! What an
I know.
awesome idea!
I know, isn't it? I could
didn't
make
think of
you just 2 panels, a big, you could have each one on each side. I could box
Yes.
the corners. You'd make a big bag, put a white zip on the top, or a drawstring.
Sweet.
Simple.
Because and these were just remnants. I went to Fabricland and bought some 100% cotton, and this is really just our practice dyeing because Sunday is our actual workshop that Debbie's hosting. Debbie hosts this,
Oh, that's
and then
great.
I just kind of go to be her right-hand person to help out.
Nice.
And you get good stuff in the deal. Look at
Yeah.
that. That's
Isn't that fun?
pretty.
And look
Yeah.
at this is the one I like the best.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
So
That's really
for
nice.
Seriously,
our
this is
workshop on Sunday, Debbie has these beautiful, there's cotton shawls, and I'm going to dye a linen shawl.
Very
Nice.
cool.
So I can't
That's
wait.
gorgeous.
Isn't
I
that
love
beautiful?
that color. That
So-
color. Oh,
That bluey gray.
yeah.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
So that's what I've been up to.
Beautiful.
dyeing. So I've got, and I dyed some wool too, but it's downstairs drying.
That's
And I have
gorgeous.
more hemp. And I'm going to do it all again on Sunday.
I think we need to make one of those market bags with some of the hemp.
Yeah. Well,
The ones that look really crazy when you make
Pick your
them.
colors up
and then
there.
you wash them and then they stretch like mad.
yeah.
Do you mind that
Hey.
I'm folding this up?
No,
Is
no,
that
no,
okay?
no. That's so. That's all I have.
Awesome.
That's all my fun stuff from the last 2 weeks.
I like this one.
They're all fun, and it's shibori
okay.
techniques.
Beautiful.
So
Very cool.
yeah, I know it's we had so much fun playing around different techniques and how much blue, how negative, positive space and all that kind of stuff.
Everything
So-
matches.
I know. Now wait, I'll show you. I might put it on my blog first before I look at that.
I know.
Can you imagine? I think they were in the same dye pot together.
You would look so pulled together.
Wouldn't I look
Yeah.
fashionable.
Yeah,
I would.
I struggle with that. I
So-
wander out of the house and I'm like, man, I look like a hot mess today.
Story of my life.
I don't
But-
know how women do it.
I don't know either. Well, then maybe they actually.
Maybe they don't spend their
care.
whole day knitting.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Maybe they care.
Instead of trying to get in 2 more rounds on your sock before you have to leave because you have 3 minutes before you have to be in the car to go to work. Instead of putting on mascara,
Yep.
I'm knitting my sock.
This is why we're friends.
Priorities. But I was going to tell you, I'm going to do a blog post because I've got some yarn drying downstairs that I just finally got around to rinsing. I did some over dyeing with the hemp.
Oh, okay.
Some stuff that I had hand dyed.
Yep.
And like years ago, and it's just been sitting on a shelf back here. So I thought, let's see what happens when we over dye it with indigo. So I did.
Cool. You
So
liked it.
I liked it. So
On the
I can
blog
show
it'll
you.
go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I can show you before and after pictures. So.
Awesome.
Very cool.
So.
And
Yes,
ready?
of course I do. So
Miss
part of
Yarn
it is
Diet?
your fault.
me?
Yeah, you made me go to.
I
Miss-
made you.
She-
No.
she asked
She
if
said,
She
I'm
said,
here. I can pick it up.
no.
No. I think she asked me. Said.
Because Louise is always there teaching and doing stuff like that. I
She
did ask Louise.
Put out this call. Louise, are you going to be there? And Louise is like, no, I'm at Little Red Mitten all weekend.
because
And
I
she's
really
like,
wanted
oh my
this
God.
before it sold out.
And I was
That's why.
literally running errands that afternoon, and I was like, quite literally down the street. So I was like, I'll go pick it up for you.
Oh, what a heart! You say it like it's a heart
Yeah.
shit.
It is, because what happens when I
I'm
walk
such
into
a
a yarn
terrible
store?
friend for making you do that. Oh,
Really,
man.
you know me. I walk into a yarn store. What happens?
She buys yarn.
I buy yarn.
I go into Knit Stitch and I buy fabric too, and I don't even sew. It just happens. It's just also beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at that.
All right, so this
beautiful.
first one is, what's it called? It's called Flash Dance.
Oh
This is
my
a
gosh.
Madeline Tosh vintage.
That's
I don't
awesome.
normally buy worsted, but I just could not let this color break. Can you? I have little arms.
Yeah, okay, sorry. I'm like, yarn. Look at that. That's my
Beautiful.
color. That is my
It's
color.
beautiful. So that is going to be a hat for me for next winter.
Oh,
Nice.
that's so
And
nice.
I already have a
Do you want a
30
close hat pattern?
No.
No, that's not your thing.
Not my thing.
It's my thing.
Okay.
So that one's
Look,
very
it
nice.
matches
I
me
like
again.
that.
And then apparently
you
I
had
was
a purple thing going.
Always do.
always. I was on a bit of a Mad Tosh kick, so I picked up a skein of Mad Tosh Twist Light in Ali's Arena.
Ooh,
Oh, here,
That's nice.
arms,
again,
please.
very lovely.
What did you
So-
call them before? Your Tyrannosaurus Rex?
Yeah. They're just not very long.
So when I'm
sorry.
just in the middle, normal length arms, I don't know.
Yeah, and then I've got these gigantic
Well, you also
in
have
your face.
like 4 inches of height on me.
I'm a
so-
flute player.
That makes a difference.
My arms grew extra long, and my fingers too.
So yeah, so really pretty.
That's lovely.
I don't know what that'll be yet, but that's okay. It was just
Really
pretty, so it
pretty.
came home with me.
I love
That's
it.
lovely.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
So the mailman didn't have to bring any of these.
I want to hear the mailman story now,
All right,
please.
I'll-
Please tell.
So last week,
This is starting good.
so last week there was a knock on my door about 7 o'clock at night.
At night?
At
Are you
night.
kidding me?
Nope. 7 o'clock at night,
This is a good story.
and I answered the door, and I peeked through the hole first, so I knew that I wasn't going to die. And it was one of my mail people. It was not the mailman. Okay. It was one of my mail people that I've seen before. It was a lady. And so I opened the door and talked to her because I'd seen her before. And she stepped in so that my dog didn't run out, and it was raining anyway. So she came in and we were chatting, and she was giving me the parcel. And she was just, I was like, well, it's a little late for you to be here. She's like, oh, I'm early today. I was on until 10:30 last night. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? And so we started to talk about why. And the reason I know her is that she used to do my mail run, and then it switched, and this is how I met the mailman. But when she was talking to me, it turns out that she had moved from my route to a mall route, so she had a business route for a while. She hated it. So it turns out that she's gone back to her old roots. Oh. And so I will not see my mailman again.
That's your story?
Yeah. Sorry.
That's the story?
Yeah. There will be no more mailman. Which is funny, too, because earlier that week, I had seen him in one of the big trucks. He drove past me on one of the main streets, and I was like, hey, that's...
I don't like that.
And I was so excited about that. And I was like, oh, I just saw him drive by, but he will not be coming by my...
Oh, I'm devastated.
Sorry. There's no mailman
I'm shockingly let down.
Sorry.
That's terrible.
So now that you know this other lady, though...
Who knows the mailman?
No.
Can you move?
Can you move?
No, I cannot move. He's actually taken over. They basically swapped routes, so he's now on a business route.
I don't know why you can't ask her.
Yeah, just okay. You know what?
No.
Well, at least find out if he's married. No.
Why not?
Why not?
What
this is your chance.
What have you got to lose?
My pride, some dignity.
Yeah, but you're not asking him. You're asking her.
That's
and you
right.
know what? Women stick together. You should totally ask her.
No, thank you. I'm okay.
I'll ask her.
But then
You're not
this
coming
could be
with me.
this could be the end.
This could be. Though there will be no mailman. Sorry.
But he's got his own hashtag.
I'm so sorry to break everybody's hearts, but there is no more mailman.
No more mailman. All right. Well, can we sign you up on Tinder or something?
Oh my goodness.
No. No. So let's talk about yarn. So I did get a package in the mail. I purchased
I like
this.
the Tinder story.
I purchased this before my yarn diet.
Totally.
Okay. I'm not going on. No.
You won't know.
So this is mustache yarn.
I always laugh when I hear that name.
I do
Mustache.
too.
Yes. So this is her Beauty and her Beast colorway. She's one of my favorite stripers. I have a ton of her yarn, none of which I've knit yet because I don't have enough time. But I really want to. And I saw this colorway and I just could not say no. It's got like 2 or 3 shades of each color, and it's just gentle and soft and stunningly beautiful.
Do you find the names make or break if you buy something?
No.
Like, does it help you, push you? No? Okay.
It's nice when they have interesting names.
I do like pretty names, but I'm more interested in the color.
Okay.
I love it.
It's
gorgeous.
It's really nice.
So that'll be a sock someday?
Yes. This is her...
75-25.
No, it's a perfectly matched. So it's actually 2 mini skeins.
Is it?
That are dyed to perfectly match, and then they're twisted together.
2 half skeins that are twisted together. Must match.
Yeah.
That
I will have, because it's like a 20 striper, right?
That's
so
brilliant.
It'd be too hard to get your socks to match by yourself, so she does it for you.
Stash in good health.
Yeah, stash in good health. Stash, follow, love. Mustache sheep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's a little funny moment on the Kniteration podcast when they were talking about the names of the yarns that Kathy had bought, and Clara was helping, and she picked up a skein, and she said, "Oh, this one's machine wash." That was quite funny. Yeah. So then Kathy says that Adrian needs to dye a colorway called machine wash.
That's what I was just thinking.
Let's see what I can do.
Just for Clara. I think. What color would that be?
I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
A blue?
Like a metallic something.
Like a washing machine?
We'll see. I'll have to think about it.
That's a good
See
idea.
what you come up with.
See what we can do.
That would
My
be
little
fun.
cutie pie.
All right. So that was acquisitions. We've
Yep.
had the mailman story.
Oh, that was a bummer.
Giveaway.
It's a real downer. We need,
Giveaway.
giveaway. Okay,
There we go.
yay!
That makes up for the mailman
Yay,
now.
giveaway.
So last episode we offered up a giveaway. So it is
Gorgeous
some
skein of Sweet Georgia.
Sweet Georgia Tough Love sock in the Sugar Shack colorway,
Beautiful, beautiful.
along with a little sampler in lemongrass from the Barmaids. It's all blown out.
Here, sorry.
Sorry.
Again, I'm just standing there admiring it.
Maybe if I put my knitting
It's
down,
so
I could help.
pretty. It's all right. You're in the middle. I've come to enjoy watching our show when you just knit and we kind of. That's what I want. I want
You
to
guys
learn.
do all
I
the
want to
work,
learn how
and-
to knit and not look, so that I can knit and read.
So anyway,
So giveaway.
giveaway.
Dun, dun,
So
dun.
we had asked everyone to comment in the YouTube comments below the last episode, and I drew a name, and Donna Moore.
Donna Mar.
Dawn.
Yay, Donna from Sarnia.
Dawn.
Dawn. Sorry, Dawn
Dawn
from
from Sarnia.
Sarnia.
That's awesome.
So
Who's
We'll give
coming
it
to
to you.
see us next week?
That's right. So we will see you next week, and we will hand that over.
Yay,
It'll be a
lucky
good night
girl.
for her.
Lucky you.
So
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Lucky. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
Fun
nice.
stuff. Ooh.
What?
I've got something to give you guys.
You do?
Well, did I mention I was at Little Red
Is it
Mitten
a-
all last weekend?
Kick in the butt?
No. It's not yarn.
Oh.
But-
No.
Not yarn. But I saw these buttons. And I don't know if you already have them, but let me see if I got them right. I thought of you guys.
What does yours say?
Swatches are for sissies.
And mine says, my gauge is fine till the third glass of wine.
I love
That's
it.
awesome.
So-
Swatches are for sissies.
You're hilarious.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's so
Aw, I love it.
Very cool.
That's going on my
So-
bag.
All right.
Yay.
This is quite big now, these buttons.
Mhm.
Little
know.
bling for your bags.
I love them.
They're cute.
Yeah.
Too funny.
So yeah. So you can
Thank
just
you.
think about that when you look at
Yeah,
your
yeah.
bag.
It's not gonna. It is true. Swatches are for sissies.
That's right.
Alright.
And she's going to stand by that.
Okay.
Good.
Well,
I think is that it. That's the end of the regular
I think
show.
it is. I think that's it
Yeah.
for all our fun
Wow.
stuff. And my
Go
hat.
us.
Wanna
Would
get
you
a good
finish the
close-up?
pom-pom?
I know. I think the pom pom maybe is a little too big.
When it's off your head, it's a little big, but I think when you're wearing it,
Think so?
Yeah,
It does feel a little heavy, but maybe I can just get used to it.
it does feel a little heavy.
And I
I
don't
don't know
know,
what you're
when I'm
talking about.
moving around, does it?
It's going to take people out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like it.
it's
Cool.
fun. Can't
It
go
is
wrong with
fun,
pom
It's
poms.
fun.
So we do have two more
But
things
if it
to
is
talk
going to
about.
knock it off your head, well, there's the shop update. But what
And-
else?
Wednesday night.
Yeah, but that's part of the shop update, isn't it?
I guess.
We'll just roll it all into
Yeah.
one.
Okay, fine. So we have one thing to talk about.
Or two. Just whatever.
All right.
Are we shop?
Sure.
Okay.
You need this piece.
Okay. All right. So
We'll just.
Okay.
Nobody saw that, did they?
so
Subtle.
we've been working on something for quite a while.
Yeah.
Something
3
a
months?
little special.
Yeah, at
All
least.
three
Yeah.
of us together. And this is kind of this is the culmination of why we originally started doing this, because we started chatting about, hey, we could do that, and wouldn't that be amazing? That'd be so much fun, because the three of us all bring something slightly different to the table.
Yeah.
So we have come out with our very own kit. And next
So
week
exciting.
at Knit Stitch,
On
We're-
Wednesday night, 5 p.m.
Wednesday the 31st
May-
at
yep.
5 p.m., May 31st at 5 p.m. at Knit Stitch, for all the local people who want to come. And there is an event page on Facebook that you can RSVP if you're coming. We'd love to see you. And that's when we are going to release the kit that we've put together. So it is going to be exclusively available at Knit Stitch on May 31st. And then, of course, we're going to sell a ton of them. And then the remaining kits that we have left will be put up on my Etsy page, Evertotes, on June 1st. So, are you ready?
We're only going to show you some of the kits.
We're not showing you the whole kit. We are saving one very special part of the kit for launch night. So, the first part of the kit is
Adrian's part.
Adrian's part, and that's the yarn. Ta-da!
Isn't it beautiful?
Probably should have shown the bag first, since the yarn is based on the bag.
Oh, right. Okay. So just
We'll
forget
back up.
that you said that. Do over.
Maybe we should rehearse this beforehand. But where's the fun?
The bag.
Look at that.
So it's a drawstring bag. Now,
So it's going to make that cool noise.
it's going to make that cool noise. There we go. With a mustard topper, and it's... the wrinkles are part of the charm, right? Because it's a drawstring bag. And we decided that we were going to try and put out 4 kits a year, 4 main kits a year to go with the seasons. And so we are also going to take turns choosing colors and fabric and designs and things like that. So this summer 2017 was my choice, and I found the fabric.
And we all know how much she loves birds.
I love birds, and this is a Joel Dewberry print, and I love everything that he comes out with. I think it's fantastic, and so I chose the fabric, and then Adrian designed and dyed the yarn to match. Now there's that lighter color in there that it really sings with. You can see more when it's open. So just
Isn't that gorgeous?
right there.
There you go. Perfect.
I love how you can just take a piece of fabric and dye and get yarn that matches, because I love things that match. I love it when my yarn and my bag, or
I
my
know,
needle,
I know. It's
everything's
fun, isn't it?
match.
So at the launch night next week, the first 15 kits that we sell, we had enough fabric for Kathy. Kathy made 15 matching needle keeps with this fabric as the exterior and then the mustard as the interior. And I can't remember what color snaps she used, but if you remember my sock that I showed, it's the same. It's needle keeps for your D-pans for your sock. So the first 15 bags will have a matching needle keep. And then if you're at Knit Stitch, and if we shockingly sell more than 15 kits, which would be like, I can't even think that is even a remote possibility. But just in case, I have some extra needle keeps that I'll bring. So if you come to the Knit Stitch event and you want to buy a kit and we run out of the matching ones, then you can choose another needle keep so that you have one with your bag. Isn't it cute?
And so the other part of this,
the third part of the kit, is Louise.
So she's designed a special pattern that won't be shown or released until that night. So you guys can't see
Can we tell them what kind of thing it's for?
No.
We can't?
Bits.
I know. Pom-pom
My
bits.
pom-pom bits are everywhere.
Yes, I
That's
think we
right.
can tell them that it's a sock pattern.
It's a sock pattern.
Well,
Decision.
It is. It's a sock pattern. And wait
Look
till
at
you
that.
see it. It's a nice
I have
sock
to
pattern.
say, I kind of like it.
We're not
So the
biased.
pattern is going to be released on May 31st when we throw the launch. That's when Louise is going to launch the pattern as well at the same time and release it on Ravelry. And I and Adrian and I have the pattern now, and we're going to start knitting ours sooner than you.
You guys have to wait a few days.
We have to wait till Wednesday night.
Wait till Wednesday night.
So
And it'll be available.
I love the different shades in there.
So
Bag, yarn,
this has been so fun. And
pattern, needle keep collaboration.
Yeah.
And there's stitch markers in there too, isn't there?
Well, there'll be one.
There'll
There's
be one little
there's
one
a
and
stitch
stuff,
marker.
or a stitch keeper. So perfect. I think it's gonna be so much fun. Wednesday night. I cannot wait.
It'll just be a party.
It'll be
we
fun.
like parties.
It's stitch night too. So
Yeah.
bring
Bring your knitting, bring your stitching, bring
Yeah,
your
bring your-
quilting, bring your crochet. whatever
you're working on. We had one lady ask message on the Facebook event page if she could bring her hand quilting.
Amazing.
Of course.
Absolutely, because I would
We are
love to see that.
multicultural.
Yes. So bring whatever you're working on. Come. There's going to be snacks. And
I'm making cookies.
She makes good cookies.
that's worth coming just for cookies.
Cookies are excellent.
Handmade cookies. Well, I guess they are handmade, aren't they?
Homemade
cookies.
Handmade cookies.
And
with my
yarn.
hands.
And we're going to sit and chit chat and get to meet
In
everybody.
Suzanne's
It's
lovely
gonna be
shop.
great. Oh, and
At
yeah,
Knit
you
Stitch.
can't go wrong at Knit Stitch. Lovely place to
So
spend your
even
evening.
if you don't want our kit, you're going to buy something else there because she has amazing stuff.
No pressure.
It's kind of hard when you're sitting there knitting and this yarn
I know,
off
it's
the
right in front of
shelf.
your
It
face,
just
and it smells good, and it feels good, and
just calls your name.
It'll just be fun, ladies.
And Suzanne,
It's going to
A
be a
gentleman.
fun
she
night.
has a tea bar in the basement of her shop. Can you believe that? I can't. It's going to be so fun.
Never mind when I
It's going to be
forward
great. It's going to be great. So,
Awesome.
so we will see everybody who's local. Verena, we don't expect you to jump on a plane and come. But if you surprised us, that would be super
That would
awesome.
be so cool.
But yeah, so for hopeful local knitters in around the London area,
Yep.
Yeah, we
it's
look
going
forward
to
to
be
seeing
great
people.
to come out and see you in person. It's nice chatting on Ravelry, but to meet in person would be super fun.
Great.
So,
Really fun.
Awesome.
You have a
Okay.
few more things for shop update.
I do have
Yeah.
a shop update. Before my dog got sick last weekend, I had a major dying weekend. So,
I know. The
That
dog. The dog didn't die.
the dog
The
didn't
dog
die.
is fine.
I know.
There
but
was no
just-
dying.
the first thing I did was I was playing with minis. So I created a gradient flowering plum kit.
How
Get
many of those do you
out
have?
of what?
There's 2 up in the shop right
Oh
now.
my. Oh my. I can't.
You can't even?
I-
What?
We can't. She can't even talk. She's speechless.
Okay, there might
It's-
only end up being one. By the time
That
this
is
goes
like so much better than the picture you sent. I can't even believe it.
That is amazing.
Like I want to
That
rip
is-
the
Okay,
bag
that's
up.
open.
You have to show them.
I want to rip the bag open
Okay.
and just keep it. Oh,
Look
at
at-
that. Look at.
Look at. Did you have fun dyeing though?
Yeah, they were
Raina?
really fun. Cause
You know what I thought of when you showed me this originally was that spice on the spice market
yeah.
with a beautiful neutral gray, and using this. Oh my! Oh, look at that!
But you just bought purple yarn.
Oh, be quiet!
Okay. But yeah, I know. Who
So,
am I to stop somebody from buying
Yeah,
yarn?
look at your wall.
That one and that one and that one.
You guys haven't.
So I was hoping to get a few more.
Basement, really?
Oh my. We might need to go on a tour apparently. So I was hoping to get a few other colorways done in gradients and in mini kits, but dog got sick, so. Yeah, he was in
This
the
is
hospital for 2 days, so I was a little preoccupied, so the
Yeah.
dying had to stop. But before that, there was other stuff that died. So
That just doesn't sound right.
this
Oh.
is called Undertones.
Oh my god! Honestly,
Now I'm hoping you brought my favorite yarn with me,
Yes.
or with you, for me.
No, not for you.
how
You
many
already
of
have
these did you make?
some. I have 2 of them right now.
Just 2?
Just 2. But I have a recipe.
See, you
Relax.
know what? Look at this. We're just it's silence because we're just in awe.
I'm like, I am this close to telling you to take it off the shop. I'm serious because
I'm sorry, people.
You know-
I try. I keep trying to tie yarn.
But you know, if you dye purple,
Anyway.
there's a good chance.
you
And
do it
then-
on purpose. I'm sure. Oh my god!
Oh,
So-
I mean,
This is Pandora.
oh,
that's amazing.
I like that one.
That's beautiful. And you know what? The camera isn't picking up how bright it is.
There's
It's
some
even-
lovely yellowy
it's
green
even more
in there
vivid.
down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's even more vivid.
It's brighter.
That's amazing.
Turquoise. It's more turquoisey than the camera's showing.
And then I rewrote a recipe for grassroots. So I have a new recipe for grassroots. It's not the same.
It's not. Look, there's more white in it.
Yes.
Oh.
But it's along the same veins. So I have a few of these up in the shop. So my grassroots.
Okay, so people, if you want this, you better go get it. Because Caroline's got her eye on this one.
I want to look at this one in my fade.
And then I have one more, and this one has a bit of a story. This one is called Scrambled Plaid. So it's brown with a couple different blues in it. My brothers were only a year apart in age, and they were young back in the 70s and 80s, and we had cousins that were twins, so my mom tended to dress them in twin hand-me-downs, and they had, for these school pictures, these flannel shirts, and they were brown and blue plaid. And when I started to create this, that's kind of what hit my brain, and so I tried to recreate it, but I didn't want to couldn't actually do a plaid, so I did a
Scrambled plaid. I love
Scrambled
it.
plaid.
It's like a gray, purpley brown. It's hard to describe, but that color right there is pretty darn close.
So, yeah,
that's nice.
Scrambled plaid.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
You are very talented.
Yeah, I think we're all
I'd
talented,
love
but-
to see what you keep coming up with. All these
Well,
fun.
I will keep working on it. So yeah. So there's yarn in the shop right now. And I dyed some more flowering plum and some more berries and bramble, and so there's a bunch of stuff in the shop right now. Apparently that's not going to be in the shop much longer.
I feel a little bit like Gollum, you know?
My precious.
It's a little ridiculous, actually, but I'm having a big reaction to this yarn.
You know what? Here, let's take it away.
She's not going to let it go.
I haven't decided yet. Like, I'm ready to pull my wallet out. All right.
Put it here.
Okay. That's really pretty.
I love it. If anybody wants this,
You better be quick. All right.
All right.
You're
You can
right.
think about
okay.
you
okay.
can
All right.
All right.
you can take it if you want.
You have the recipe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have a recipe.
All right.
All right. So I think that's it for today. Thanks so much for
It's
watching.
been so fun.
As always.
As always, please love our craziness.
You guys are wonderful.
That's just the way it's going to continue
Thank
to
you
be.
for watching us and for all your nice things that you say.
I know.
And it's
I feel
so
like
fun.
I have new friends.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
New other fiber
Yeah,
friends.
it's
And
as we're starting to meet more and more of the viewers on a more personal basis and more conversations with them, it's getting funner. I know funner's not a word, but it's funner.
It is funner.
It's funner.
It is funner.
It's a word now.
I know. We'll
great.
make it a word.
Yep.
All right.
Funner.
All
Well,
right.
thanks everybody.
And we'll see you soon.
Happy
Yeah.
knitting.
Hopefully we'll see you Wednesday night at our launch.
Launch party.
So fun.
Happy knitting.
Bye.
Bye everyone.